Get up and go get it.
Hello, Mr. Alatorre. I'm RPressley. I will be presenting my informational speech today for Limestone College. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am RPressley, and I do want to pose one question to you while I give you some information. Is outsourcing American jobs really a big deal? Or just hearing the word outsource, does that really touch a pain point for you? Think about that as I talk about outsourcing America. Outsourcing has been around for over 100 years. That's been no real surprise. But in the 1990s, during the dot-com era, these dot-com companies used the internet as their means to conduct their business. And as the internet grew during that time and got more complex, these companies found themselves not having the expertise in-house in order to cope with those changes. So they would hire a firm to handle that, whatever it is they needed done that they didn't have the specialty for. So, and then over time, other companies got a hold of this outsourcing idea and started sending projects out. And they sent bigger projects and then more complex projects, and sooner or later they found themselves with not being able to find the capability they needed within our borders. So they went abroad, and hence the term offshoring was coined about the same time. There was a recent survey by some chief financial officers that said, or that says, 79% of American companies are outsourced today. And then out of that 79%, 50% of those are offshore outsourcing. So outsourcing is here, and it seems to be a key business model for most companies today. Why do companies outsource? Well, one reason is to reduce operating costs. And that is in hopes that the outsourced company can absorb some of the cost that the company's been incurring for something that they're not very good at doing. So with that, the next thing is access to world capabilities. And what I mean by that is they can find specialized skills at lower wages. And that's a very key player in outsourcing today for these companies. And third, they want to improve their company focus. And what I mean by that is if they're distracted on something they can't do very well and have to outsource, then they can take and focus in on something they don't have to worry about anymore, on that key business model there to help them along. With outsourcing, there are inherent risks associated, and the first risk is security. It's when outsourcing first began, companies found themselves that their secrets were leaked to their competitors. So, but today, to handle that, they've got these long, lengthy contracts that they use to prevent that from happening, and it is illegal to have secrets like that or to let the secrets out. The second risk is employee stress. And these companies know when they outsource that there's going to be a high level of stress, but they don't really understand or grasp the scope of that stress through the company. And there was a statistic about 4 years ago that said less than 2% of Americans would be affected by outsourcing. Well, just hold on to that number. To me, I don't think that number's right, because I know I'm affected by outsourcing. But that's the number that I was able to find. And then the third risk is with outsourcing, sometimes they will get opposition from mid to senior level management because of quality and time to market. But in summary, no matter how we feel, outsourcing is going to be part of today's core business model. And I hope with the information I've given you on the why the outsourcing is taking place, the risks, and we can all be better informed, and hopefully we can better adapt to our job today. Thank you.